What up? Let's see here. Okay, so I'm muted. Here we go. 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 Here we go again. Let's check out IWM. Wow, look at this bounce. I think Sherbang posted this earlier today. Pretty sure Sherbang posted this. I don't know where it's at, but I know he did. This is the bull bear line for IWM. Okay. Under that, bulls are cooked, as the kids would say. IWM. Now, how do you play this? I would want a falling wedge into that 226 thing. Money spot for calls. And then money spots to break calls above, puts below. Okay. IWM. There we go. Switching to 1 days or Okay. So I'm going to make this an alert. And then I'm going to make this an alert just to kind of see. Okay. What's up, Vans? We have another SR flip kind of. Get that right there. Look at that. 1, 2, 3 into the foe. Snoop Doggy Dogg and SR flip is at the dough. Okay. SR flip ski. So watching that for tomorrow. Over under. I would say this. You want to be over. And then under. I would say this. Really went right there. Crossing. And I'm going to make it goldenrod and like that. Okay. I'm assuming SPY similar. Let's see. Yeah, pretty much. Look at that. Almost to the penny. Okay. So we want to watch this level up or down. I'm not really worried about that anymore. Upside, I'm going to go this. Multiple touches. It crosses there. Getting a little bit extended, though, from this. See how that's sloping up? And if you start it here, it's still sloping up. So okay. Can't I make this an alert? No? Okay. Well, that's what I'm watching, so. KT, can you talk about what Jordan on X meant about price action before the news on UNH? I'm confused by that. I mean, I have no clue what he was talking about. I can look at UNH, though. Okay, so let me go to UNH. Well, let me chart Tesla because it's on my screen. We're already in my buy zone on Tesla. So I could see us having a big day tomorrow. Look at this on Tesla. We're right here. Let me see the last time we. Yeah. So this is where this level's from. Take off that VWAP is just too messy. So this is this level. Look, we gapped under it. It's a bearish kicker. We're right there. So on February 11th, we launched from this area. Got 363. We also launched here multiple times. Let's see. This right here we gapped under. Man. So it's really about this 38, I'm going to say. I think over 38 you get 350, 360. Let's see if I can draw some sort of. It's kind of like this. And then kind of. See, I thought we were doing this right here. We're still flat right there. I mean, you could say we're here, but that touch right there doesn't really go. So if you go to where that touch point is, I think we're right at it. I really do. So this is what I'm seeing on Tesla. So let me put a line that's actionable. I hate how when you move it, it does this. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. So for tomorrow, this line. Who can say bless you in the main chat? Okay, so yellow and then boom. All right. I need over this. I'm a huge trendline trader now. Okay. UNH. So I don't think it's obvious. Okay. I think that this is hindsight, like Monday morning quarterback. Let's see if they're in here. T sharp. Okay, T sharp, you're here. Okay. Go put a GIF of Luigi, the guy that shot the CEO, in the chat if you're listening. So this is what I saw on UNH. I don't think it's obvious. I think we could have gone down to 235, no problem. Um, you know, earnings, I guess. But this is what they were saying. They're like, "Oh, look, this had to be broken." So, no, you know the guy Luigi that killed him, killed the CEO. Um, so we got under this, right? Under this last low, like the first flush when that happened. Oh, and there was no GIF of that. Okay, came all the way down here and then started to rise up. So now you have a touch point. You have a level, 250, right about 250. And then right when you get under 250, you're like, where's the bullish VOMI going to start to come up? And then it started to come up. It even retested. The retest is usually lower, not always. So it retested like this. Okay. So now you have basically a double bottom with a higher low. I mean, you can call it a double bottom, I guess. You have some momentum. This happened today on SPY, actually. This exact, I go to the 5 minute. Let's try the 3 minute, I guess. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, oh no. Did this happen yesterday on SPY? This is a lower retest today on SPY. See, this is what I was talking about right here. See how it's a lower retest? Oh, I know what I was talking about. I was talking about pre-market. Right here. So this broke, and then it was a higher low retest. Right? Whichever one you want to call it. You can call it this one or this one. But see how it didn't come all the way back down here to the lows? Okay. Um so back to UNH. Sorry. Looking at the main chat. So they were like, "Oh yeah, we're over this." Like, come on. It's bullshit, guys. Like, I'm sorry. Um there's a gif of him. So all you can do, like, let me draw the lower highs here. Lower high, lower high, lower high, right? And then you start to get higher lows. These blue, I guess. Higher lows. Now the candles are under, right? Now the levels I'm doing are support levels, not resistant levels. Higher lows. Like, oh my gosh, if you follow the price action, we curl. It's like, and if earnings tanked, we go down, you know? The people, I think it's like, I knew it was gonna happen. And if he knew it was gonna happen, he would have been alerting UNH. And he would have said, I just made 15 grand on UNH. Like, it's just, I'm sorry, but it's like, okay, what's the next thing that's going to happen, Jordan? I would say you have to hold this. Why did I draw those levels? You have to hold them on the way up. If we hold 292.25, and then you got to get the fibs. So let me go here to here. You want to hold the 0.23. which is 283. Oops, my mouse moved. 284. It almost lines up with that. Look at that 285.13. It's like $1 away. So fibs line up so many times with the resistance levels that I just drew. Look, they're almost overlapping. Look at the 0.5. It's exactly on the 26713. And then the 0.23 is pretty close. And then today's high was right here. Look at this. Boom. See how this swing high right there on the 23rd of July or whatever it was? Oh, shit. I'm looking at the wrong one. This one. July 15th. So, okay. Yeah, I mean, if he replied to a post on UNH before, then I would have a lot more respect. I told you so. No, you fucking didn't. You know what I mean? That's just how I feel about it. Like Peter DiCarlo, he will reply to his old posts, and I hate to take credit for it because he's an amazing trader with a bigger following than me, but he was like, "Good job on AMD," and I go, "Why don't you reply to your old post? Then people will find it right away." And he's like, "That's a good idea." And ever since then, he goes back a month or whatever it was and replies to his old posts. Then it's like undeniable. So any haters are like, yeah, man, for sure. Let's check out Boeing, maybe a couple others. No, Nike faded. Okay. Let's look at the fibs on. I'm going to draw them this way. Right at the 0.23. Yeah, Boeing actually looks pretty good. Let's look at Nike. Still flagging on the 4-hour. And let's look at Berkby. Berkby's finally getting. Amy, you're not in here, dude. I think over. Oh shit! This is not the right one. It's like $400, $500. Yeah. Okay. Look at that volume. Big volume down. Right off of this trend line. Let's see which fib. Yep. Needs a 488. I'm going to put this in the chat right now. Amy, this could be a big banger. Over 488. We rock it. Looking at this invoice, see what she says. BRKB. Okay, let's see what Amy says. I like this finally. Finally some upside. Now let's put some levels on it. Look at that right there. That's beautiful. Amy's typing. You go right there. Big gap above that, above 520. Any more blue lines? It's a big level there. Red candle, green. It went up from 470, 485, $15. I think that's it for now. Let me see if I could put something on top. Okay, I'm gonna put might be ready. Any other tickers before I hop off? Here's my levels on. See what she says. It's a nice flag though. There's room to 485 right there, and you always clear it. It's gonna go 490. Wouldn't be shocked if we got 500 from here. Thanks, T Sharp. Okay, let me tag Amy again. Okay. All right, I'm gonna turn off the WUP. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Amy.